This video is on how to do a linear equation graph using Microsoft Excel. The first equation we're going to do is y equals 3x minus 5. In order to do this equation, you need a t-table or a t-chart. So every graph needs coordinates, x and y. So I wrote down x and y on my graph here. Now I'm just going to fill in some x's. Let's say I'm going to use -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as my x's. Now, using these for my x's into my equation y equals 3x minus 5, I fill in the y's. If x is -1, y is -8. If x is 0, y is -5. If x is 1, 3 times 1 is 3 minus 5 is -2. And I'm going to fill in the rest. And I have my graph, my t-table or my t-chart, whatever you want to call it. In order to graph this now, I have many points. All you need is really 2 points to graph a straight line. But I have many points. I'm going to use this. The way to do this is take your mouse up to the upper left-hand corner of your points. Don't take it up to the x and a y. X and a y is just for show, to show you that column A is for your x part of the coordinate and column B is for the y part of the coordinate. So start in your upper left-hand corner by the -1 and left-click your mouse and drag and drop to the bottom of all your numbers. So I have all my numbers. Then just let go of the mouse. And if you notice, all my numbers are highlighted there. From here, let me try this again. Up in the upper left-hand corner, starting at -1, click on it, and then keep it left-clicked. You're going to left-click it and keep it clicked, and drag and drop till you get down to all your numbers. From here, to graph it, we're going to insert at the top of our Excel sheet. There's an insert. And then to graph it, you go to scatter. And there's plenty of scatters. Your scatters just points, scatters smooth lines with markers. We're going down here to the bottom, scatter. It says scatter with straight lines. And if we push scatter with a straight line, we have our graph. We know this is a straight line, a linear equation, so we know we're going to have a straight line. This is our graph. Your graph is actually done, but if you want to just make it a little bit nicer, go up to your top again. And up here next to design it says layout. Click on layout. And then down below it says chart title, axis title, legend. Go to chart title. It says none right now, so I'm going to go to center overlay title. And it says chart title, and you can make the title of this graph anything you want. I'm going to label it what my equation is, y equals 3x minus 5. Once you have your chart title in there, click outside your title and it labels your graph. If you want to label your x and your y axis, up here next to chart title it says axis titles. I'm going to label my x-axis, which is the horizontal line, and it says title below axis. Okay, we'll do that. And let's just say the x-axis labeling it is miles. Whatever the x-axis stood for, I'm going to say it's miles, and you can just type in the miles. Then I'm going to go and label my y-axis. Go back to axis titles, and your vertical axis is up and down. And I'm going to go to rotate tile. You can do title anything you want. I'm going to go over here. Just click on that. I'm going to delete everything that's in there. And I'm going to label, let's say my y-axis stands for costs. So now I have the title of my graph, the x-axis stands for miles, and the y-axis stands for costs. There's this little series 1 over here. If you want to, just click on it and hit delete, and that's gone. This is how you graph any linear equation using Excel. All you need to do, you don't even have to have the x and a y or the equation here. You just have to have your points, highlight them, go up to insert, and scatter, and you'll be able to plot your points. If you need to now, you can actually click on your title, and this blue highlighted area around it, click on that with a right click, and you can copy this, and you can minimize your Excel and go to a Microsoft Word document now. Click on the Word document, right click it again, and hit paste, and it will paste this graph onto a Word document. Now, a lot of people need to turn in their documents like that rather than turning it on Excel. You can actually type it in, copy and paste it into your Word document. Okay, so I have one more to do down here. I've already got it already in a T chart or T table form. I'm going to graph y equals negative 4x plus 1. In order to do that, I'm just going to highlight, left click the top, the negative one there, and just scroll down, drag and drop all of my numbers, let go of the mouse, go up to Insert, Scatter, and I know it's a straight line, so I'm going to go to my Scatter with a straight line box, hit that, and I have my graph. If you're happy with your graph, you can leave it like this. If not, you can go to Layout, Chart Title, and put a title in there. Let's say I like to title it whatever the equation is, y equals negative 4x plus 1. Click outside of it, and then you can label your x and y axis if you want. X-axis, whatever it stands for. Remember, axis is right next to chart titles. Your horizontal is your x-axis, and your vertical, just move it over down here to rotate title. Last time we did rotated title. Let's do vertical title, and you'll see it looks a little different. And I'm going to just say, hey, this is the y-axis. And I have my graph. And if you need to, you can click on the graph, right click right into the blue highlighted box, copy it, bring it over to a Word document, right click it again, hit paste, and you'll have your graph on your Word document. This is how you graph a linear equation using Microsoft Excel. Thank you for watching this video.